Before I start this movie review, I want to give a shout out to IMDb, where I get all my information and fun facts from.
Looks right. Don't you think it's all true?
By midnight, they don't seem so young anymore.
What's up, everyone? Movie Mania Nick here with another movie review upon request from Rob. His YouTube channel is Michigander Man. Go check him out. He's got a good channel. Does a lot of abandoned places. I think he does some paranormal stuff, but he does a lot of live streams. So check his channel out. He's a good guy too. But the movie he requested is The Monster Squad from 1987. It starred Andre Gower, Robbie Keeger, Duncan Rager, Leonardo Simino, Tom Noonan, Ashley Bank, and Brent Shalem. And the director was Fred Decker. So this movie is basically about a young group of monster fanatics attempt to save their hometown from Count Dracula and his monsters. So I've seen this movie maybe 2 or 3 times, but the first time I've ever seen this, I think I was about 10 years old. This movie scared the hell out of me. It was really creepy and scary. I mean, what'd you expect? I was 10 years old at the time. But then when I watched it the second time and the third time, it was actually a cool movie. It's a fun movie. It's a funny movie. I wouldn't really say it's a family movie because there are a lot of scary parts. But there are a few jump scares in the film. But most of it's funny. Here's a perfect example. There's one scene in the movie where the Monster Squad gang, they go to this house where Count Dracula is hiding, and they're with Frankenstein, and something happens, and then all of a sudden the Wolfman pops out of nowhere, and the one kid saying to the other kid, kick him in the nards, which we all know that's part of the male, it's not good for us men. And the other kid goes, the Wolfman don't have nards. He goes, I don't care, do it anyway. And he kicks him in the nards. And then he says, Wolfman's got nards. It's one of the most funniest scenes in the movie. And there's plenty others. But there are a lot of scary scenes in the film too. But it is an all-around good film. It really is, between the directing, the casting. I mean, I think the kids, they did well for what they were, put up with. But there's a few people in this film that you do recognize that are from other movies. One is, I think, the mother. It is in my fun facts. The mother portrayed in this film was actually the mother portrayed in The Goonies. She was the mother in that film. I mean, this movie, like I said before I get on to all that, it's basically these people, they find this amulet, and centuries later, and then it brings up these monsters, and they have to defeat them and to save their hometown. But it is a good film. I recommend to see this film if you like these corny, scary movies at the time. That's how I would probably say it was. I mean, I know it has to be out there on demand, Hulu, Amazon Plus, Netflix, somewhere out there, so you can see this. But I recommend to see this film. It's just a fun, funny, kind of scary film. And now it's time for fun facts. The scene where Dracula lifts Phoebe up and she screams was done in one take. The terrified scream you hear when Dracula opens his eyes is Ashley's, who was Phoebe in the film. That was her genuine scream of fright. The start of the movie, a plane appears, has Browning written on the side. This is a nod to director Todd Browning, who directed Dracula in 1931. The Wolfman's face was modeled after that of Stan Winston. And I said this before, Mary Ellen Trainor, who portrayed the mother in this film, was also the mother that portrayed the mother in The Goonies. The noise the rats supposedly make during the opening scene is actually from guinea pigs. The rats seen in this same opening shot are actually armadillos. The original Universal monster films all came out in the 1930s. The film is said to be a blatant ripoff of the more well-known kid horror adventure film, The Goonies, from 1985. And finally, the creature from the Black Lagoon is never mentioned by name by the characters. In the credits, he is referred to as Gill Man. And that's it, guys. That is my movie review for The Monster Squad 1987. That is for you, Rob, Michigander Man. I hope you enjoyed that also. As always, smash that like button, share, support, hit that notification bell, notify you my next video vlog will be up. And also catch me on Instagram under the same name, Movie Mania Nick. And remember, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!